For today's DIY, you will need a roll of ribbon. I recommend that you use, I think they're number 40, the wide ribbon. You'll need scissors, floral wire, these two-sided holly berries that you can get from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any craft store. You will also need a ruler. And let's get started. Can you guys believe that today is the 12th day of Craftmas? Oh my goodness, it seems like I just started this series just yesterday, but it is officially the 12th day. So we are at the tail end of it, but don't fret. You guys know I will continue to do DIYs and hauls and all that content that you guys love to see. So here I am measuring the ribbon. You want 8-inch strips of ribbon. Okay, and honestly you'll only have to measure one time because you'll be able to use that first cut as your guide to cut the other ribbon, because you will need 5 8-inch strips all together. And me being the perfectionist that I am just double checking and triple checking that that is 8 inches. And I even still cut it with a little more than 8, but that's okay. And so once you're done, you want to have 5 8-inch strips like you see here. And I absolutely fell in love with this ribbon because I love the burlap with the sparkle. I don't know what that style is called. I just know that I like it. Is it rustic glam? I don't know. I just love this ribbon. Okay. And so now once you have your strips, this is where the fun parts start to come in. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is we're going to cut those strips. And we'll cut the tips of them into little triangles. And you'll see me do it here. I'm just trying to get my scissors. So you want to have a good pair of scissors because you'll need to be able to cut through the ribbon. And you want clean cuts as much as possible. And you just want to take, those scissors and you want to just cut out a little triangle or the tip of a triangle at the very end of that ribbon. So there you go. And then you want to do the exact same thing on the other end. Okay, and now we're going to move on to how to actually assemble your poinsettia ribbon. Okay, so you want to fold that ribbon in half. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fold the sides down like an airplane. You guys know how to make a paper airplane? The best way for me to describe is that you fold exactly the same way you do a paper airplane. It's kind of going to look like a bow tie once you're finished, okay? So pretty simple. You fold it in half and then you fold the two flaps down on either side of it, okay? So there you go. And now here is where it gets a little tricky, because now you have to hold on to that first one and you have to do the exact same thing for the next one and the next one and the next one. So do your best, because you want to keep all 5 of them together as best you can. So it's folded in half and then fold the two Little airplane wings is what I'll call them. And then you want to gather them all together as you go. So once you're done, you're going to have all 5 strips of those ribbon, all 5 strips of ribbon folded. So you're going to have to fold one hand and grip them with the other hand. And it took a lot of practice, but after a while, I think I had somewhat of a routine going. So it's just fold it and gather it, fold it and gather it. And guys, this DIY is awesome because you can add this to your gifts, you can add it to your decor, you can put it on your tree or your wreath or whatever you want to personalize. And I loved it because nobody else is going to have this on their tree or on their garland or what have you. You can just make it your own. Any ribbon will do. I do recommend that it has wire around the trim because that just makes it easier for you to handle everything. So that's my only recommendation. You can do whatever color you want. If your tree is all silver, you can do silver. I'll show you guys a silver version at the end of this video. So again, any color palette will work. Whatever your style is, this DIY will go perfect with it. So now you want to take a piece of that floral wire and you want to wrap it around your ribbon. And I gathered it in the front, but I actually started wrapping it at the back of the ribbon because you don't want that twist tie to be in the middle of your beautiful creation. So you're just gonna twist for dear life until you are confident that it will not come loose because you have held that thing together and did all this work, so you definitely don't want it to come apart. Okay, and once you're confident, you want to just start to fluff it. You want to spread those stems, we'll call them stems, out. And you just want to start, fluffing it and making it look like a poinsettia. And it should look something like this. Pretty cute, right? It's really cute, but we are still not done. Now I went on ahead and I cut the floral wire here. If you're going to put this on a gift or even if you're going to put it on a tree, keep the wire on there. Do not clip the wire if you're going to put it on your tree because that's what is going to be your, what you're going to use to fasten it to the tree. And now I'm going to take that double-sided holly berry and just like I wrapped that floral wire around the poinsettia, I'm going to do the exact same thing with the double-sided berries here, except I'm going to fold it forward instead of backward. So it's actually going to be on the face of the ribbon. Hopefully that makes sense. So instead of folding it backwards, this time I'm going to twist it forward. And this little thing, it works just like a twist tie. So you basically just twist it just like you would do one of those twist ties that you find on bread or what have you. It's pretty simple. And you just spread it out, and again fluff and fluff some more until you get it exactly the way you want it to look. And there you have it. You have a beautiful poinsettia ribbon. And here is the final product. I even took some ribbon that I had, some bling ribbon that I had, and I made a second one with it. And this time I didn't use the holly berries. I used a really pretty pearl and studded little brooch that I had. And I think you guys remember me using this in one of my DIYs this week on one of my ornaments, but I felt like that ribbon screamed glam, so I wanted to put something in the middle of it that definitely coordinated with that. And I thought that little brooch went perfectly in there. And I really love how these turned out. They are completely two different styles, but they are both equally as beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY, and more than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed the 12 days of Craftmas. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. It has been joy and pain, happiness and sacrifice, you guys. It took some serious stick-to-itness. Yes, that's my new word, stick-to-itness, for me to see this through. And I thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. If you are new here, I'm Felicia, and I hope you will stay and subscribe. And to the Fee Marie family, hey y'all, hey. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.